Yo, what's going on, everybody? Brandon Champ Robinson here, and Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Hanukkah. If you don't celebrate none of that, then happy next couple days. Ever since I was young, I had this thing where I really can't sleep on Christmas Eve, so gladly we now have something called Netflix. And I'm gonna give you my top 5 things to watch on Netflix this Christmas Eve. Hey, by the way, look at my skinny tree. We still got this. I don't know if y'all seen this skinny tree from last year. This was the last tree in LA last year after our real tree died, and this tree is a soldier. It's kind of gangster. These are gonna be binge-worthy shows. 3 of them are actual series, so you can get through a full day just watching these. They're about 8 to 10 episodes. And then the others are just the one-offs and the movies, features, whatever. So the first one that I wanna talk about is the OA. If you have not seen the OA, listen, you are in for a treat with this one. You'll know what that means in a little while. It's basically about this girl who was blind. She has this beautiful soul. I don't want to tell you what the OA stands for because I'll spoil it, but she has this beautiful soul, and she gets captured by this guy along with 4 other people. And he puts them through these experiments where they have these near-death experiences, and right before they completely die, he brings them back. And they are looking for these sacred dance moves that they see when they're under, and it helps them unlock. I don't want to spoil it, but it's amazing. The writing is great, the cinematography is dope. You'll have a lot of fun watching the OA, so check that out. Next up is Bright with Will Smith and Joel Edgerton. Now listen, before I watched this, I read a couple reviews. Actually, I didn't read the full reviews, but I saw a few headlines saying oh, it's the worst movie of 2017. I am really starting to believe people are really waiting to see Will Smith fail. I don't know why. Why would you hate on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? I watched this, and this was probably some of the most prejudiced fairy tale stuff I ever seen in my life. I mean, these people hate orcs. It's basically Bad Boys 3, and Martin is an orc at this point. It's insane. I like it. Just enjoy it, have fun, get the critics out of your head, look at it for yourself, enjoy it. Let me know what y'all think about it. Next up is Jim and Andy. Now, Jim and Andy is basically the story of Jim Carrey playing Andy Kaufman. First of all, I believe that Jim Carrey is 100% a genius. The way Jim Carrey talks about him playing Andy Kaufman and how at some point he went out over the water and he said, "How do you want me to play you?" And Andy Kaufman took over his body and said, "Move over. I'm playing you." The director could not call him Jim. He was not Jim. When you watch this, it's whoa, he really isn't Jim. Everybody around him was basically this is crazy. This guy is Andy Kaufman. He even had conversation with Andy Kaufman's daughter, and Andy Kaufman hadn't spoken to his daughter in so long, and his daughter felt like she was talking to her dad. Just watch it. Jim Carrey, legend, beast. You can't go wrong. Next up, we have Ozark. When I first pulled it up, I'm like, hold on, this is the funny guy. This can't be. He's playing something serious? All right, let me check it out. When I tell you he brings that seriousness, but that same dry humor to it, Ozark is about a guy who's money laundering for the cartel. They threaten his family, threaten to kill him, and he moves his family to the Ozarks to launder more money. And what he thinks would be simple, there's a lot going on in the Ozarks that he didn't know about. Pretty much, he's not the only game in town, and he's stepping on some toes. Trust me, watch it. You will not be disappointed. And lastly, this is one that I just started watching today, actually, and it's just got me hooked. And that's Wormwood. If you want to get your CIA conspiracy theory brain going, this is what you want to watch. What makes this series so dope is that it's a documentary, but it also has reenactments in it in a very cinematic way, and they mix it so well. It immediately caught me, and my attention was just glued right when I seen it. It started off as a movie, and then it jumped over to documentary, and then it jumped back into a movie, and I'm like, whoa, this is sick. Wormwood, definitely a watch. I got some other ones that, are classics. I just wanted to give you things on Netflix that I think that you probably would skip over. I could have gave you the Stranger Things and The Punisher and all that kind of stuff, but no, I'm want to give you something that you may or may not have skipped past. If I had to say go watch one first, I would say Jim and Andy if you're a Jim Carrey fan, because that is just an insane documentary about the greatness of Jim Carrey. Happy holidays. I hope you enjoy your loved ones. I hope you get some dope stuff for Christmas if that's what you're into. And I really do wish you a prosperous 2018. And let's make 2018 just, we say this every year, let's make it crack, let's make it take it to the top. But this time, like for real, do everything you can. And even if you only move up just a little bit, just know that you made progress more than you made in 2017, and hopefully you've laid a plan in 2018 to kill it in 2019. This is probably the last one of the year. I might just chill with the family and ride it out. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm gonna catch y'all in 2019. Not 2019, that's a long time for now. I'm gonna catch y'all in 2018, and I got a bunch of good stuff coming for y'all. Thank y'all, y'all take it easy. Peace.